Good morning, world. I'm going to start by taking a deep breath. And I wanted to make this video to start thanking everybody in the world, and I want to try and do it every day and send out my love and encouragement to the universe as not a practice to get followers or whatever, but as a mechanism to send love and not really worry about what happens to that as a positive force. I don't want to force myself to do it every day, in case that I'm not feeling it, but I think the intention is to try to do it most of the time. And yeah, so that's kind of the intention behind this. So let's just start putting it out there. First of all, I want to thank me for waking up today and doing good so far. It was kind of rough getting out of bed. Well, not out of bed. I'm still in bed. But yeah, trying to do this, I think, is a good step towards waking up in a more positive space. So sometimes you have to thank yourself. And I'm doing that right now. And I want to thank G-O-D, God, if you believe. If you don't believe, I believe in both and neither, and both and neither at the same time. So nice you say it twice. And I want to thank my past lovers. Hannah, I'm thinking about her a lot. And, how sometimes people grow apart, and that's okay, There's still a lot of love in the universe to be had. And I want to thank my enemies, right? All the people that I build up in my own mind that try to distract me with how I think I've grieved them and how they grieve me. And what I really think it is we're just people trying to do our own thing in the world, and sometimes that doesn't align up. And it's not up for me to decide how they feel about me. I can only decide how I react to them. And I want to try to react in a more neutral space. I would like to get to send them love, but I don't think I'm quite there yet. So if I can just think about them as like, maybe this isn't quite aligned right now, and that's fine. And then I want to give thanks to all the animals in the world. I can hear the birds chirp, and I'm thinking about my past doggy, and just what a boon that is to humanity. And we don't really need animals anymore, right? I mean, we need them for the biodiversity of the planet in that aspect, but no one really needs a dog or cat. I mean, to a certain extent now. We're pretty self-sufficient as humans. So it's just nice that they're around. They're kind of some sort of animal guardian, spirit companion. And I want to thank my mom. She's one of the best people I've ever known, that just is always there and just trying to do her best in the world. Taking care of everyone around her, to her detriment sometimes. But yeah, she's very inspirational to me, and just to have kindness through my journey in the world and in life. And I want to give thanks to spiritual teachers. I think I was listening a lot to Damien Eccles, this magic guy, and he's got a lot of good stuff to say about, meditation and magic and rituals, and I think there's a lot to that, and it's always good to be critical of everything that you hear and see. And if you're truly a scientist, you should try all these things, and if they don't work for you, then don't use them. But if they do work, you should use them. And that's a true scientist, not just being like, oh, that's phony malarkey. It's like, well, go prove it is for yourself. So I think that's been pretty cool to try to even tap into this different dimensional mindset. I hate to sound like a stupid foo-foo hippie, but there's a lot to that. Your own mindset, your own mindfulness. Which brings me to this other Zen poet guy, Ryoku, I've been reading. He's this Japanese Zen poet, and I've just been reading some of his poetry. One Bull, One Robe. This book is so good. So I give thanks to this 18th century Buddhist monk who I've just been laughing at his poems because he's begging for rice and he's losing his bowl and he drinks sake and he plays with a little wool ball with children and he stares at the moon and he visits his friends and reads poetry, and that's like his life. And he touches on deep loneliness within that life and growing old, and there's some deep moments in his poetry where he's like by himself in this snowy cabin. His hermitage is abandoned, and it's just like one of the most gripping pieces of loneliness I've ever encountered. But also the next poem is like, I'm drinking sake and hanging with kids now. The children need me to play with them. And that's like such a fun contrast. So I give thanks to Ryoku. What else am I thinking about today? Thinking about my buddy Scott, who's just a very deep and touching individual. He's got a lot of good wisdom to give to the world. So seeing him doing these things is inspirational to myself too. I don't really put myself out there too much online. So this is a kind of a good step forward to do that and to be more public doing that. So I think giving a public thanks is a good place to start. And yeah, just do it right when I'm in bed. Why not? Who cares? No one's gonna look at this. No one's gonna even listen to this. So if you are listening this far, if you are looking this far, you can look in my eye. You can look at my other eye. Now you know the wisdom. Now you know the wisdom of the universe. And yeah, I'm giving thanks to my balding head. Look at that. I can't really see, so I'm not balding, according to my own mirror right here. But you guys can look at the top of my head. Giving thanks for growing older. Yeah, it beats the alternative. Possibly, we really don't know. But I think it's okay to get bags on your eyes and to feel okay with your body deteriorating before your very eyes. And this video journal giving thanks portion is another way to kind of watch myself do that and see myself age. I haven't really taken many photos of myself in my 20s or my 30s. There's some, but I look back, I'm like, wow, almost a decade of no pictures or anything like that. I've been so focused on other things. So yeah, I can take 10 minutes to do that for myself and to give thanks for my body and what it's brought me today. I kind of want to go surf and I want to go meditate and then work after that, go to Costco, be in the world but not above the world, whatever, you know what I mean, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I'm just gonna probably cap these videos at 10 minutes and launching them into the world and just doing it from my bed right when I wake up. Why not? So giving thanks to everybody who's listening to this, probably just me in the future, but I hope you can have a beautiful day and do whatever is good for you. And if you're a crazy AI overlord in the future that's scanning this video and listening to this, you the same. But everyone can have peace and happiness. Sayonara. Scarface.